Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is a heavyweight contest of 6 3-minute rounds. Introducing to you firstly, in the red corner, wearing the black trunks. He comes from Trondheim in Norway and weighs in at 17 stone, 1 pound. Tonight, engaging in his 44th contest, please welcome Daniil Peret. And his opponent in the blue corner, wearing these solid red trunks. He fights out of Liverpool and weighs in at 17 stone, 6 pounds. Tonight he enters the ring with a 5-5 undefeated record, 5 wins. 4 of those wins coming by way of knockout. As an Olympian, he captained your 2008 Beijing Olympic Games team, boxing team, where he returned as a bronze medalist. Please welcome David Price. Your timekeeper is Peter McCann, your referee at the bell is Ken Curtis. Boxers, please.
Okay, lads, you both know the rules. When I say break, you take a step back. In the event of a boxer going down, the other one goes to a neutral corner, okay? Defend yourself at all times.
Seconds out, first round.
So the professional journey continues for the tall, powerful former amateur star David Price. 5 out of 5 so far, albeit against mixed opposition. Here's a better match on paper at this stage. The sturdy, strong Daniil Peret, good European journeyman. And he might, just might, extend Price some rounds, which he needs. Price, who's been out in Poland sparring with Albert Sosnowski, who is preparing for a world title shot at Vitaly Klitschko at the end of the month. So getting work in preparation for his ring battles.
Well, Peret is tough and he's good at making fighters look bad. And, you know, he's strong, he comes to fight. And, you know, he might give David Price a few rounds here.
Trying to target the body and then whips a right to the head. Liverpool's Price. In those red trunks for his beloved football team. And getting behind the jab early on. Got the technical ability, Price, we know that.
Because he's 26, Price. Got a very good amateur career. And, you know, 26 is young for a heavyweight, so plenty of time to learn what he needs to get rounds and different types of opponents. And he's getting certainly one here.
Peret bulldozing his way in, as we've seen time and time again. The Russian, who now lives in Trondheim in Norway, tends to be on our shores most of the year, testing our new batch of heavyweights. Good right hand to the body from Price. I mean, he's harder and better than his physique looks, isn't he, Peret?
Oh, definitely. You know, he's pretty fit as well. He doesn't look fit because he's carrying excess weight, but, you know, obviously the heart and lungs are well enough. And he's game and strong, and he bores his way in, and he keeps working inside, and you know, he gets results.
Good left hook to the body, and David Price showing some speed. I was chatting to him earlier and he said he wanted to take his time, take charge of the fight, and try and get some much needed boxing in. All very well sparring, need to get the rounds in the ring too. Yeah, it's a decent start from David Price.
Right, stay in control. Stay in control. Keep working the jab, vary the angles with the jab. It's a bit wide open through, so bring that left uppercut through, you know, the clip under the chin one, and then smash the right hand. When he comes and throws a few, he's wide open to that right hand as well. So chop that down as he comes. Don't just look to defend and then chop down with the right hand. Stay in control.
Just trying to get his punches through the high-held guard of Daniil Peret. Found it better to get the punches to the body. A bigger target there.
Bonus 10 seconds.
Okay, lad, come on. Be good, come on.
6 rounds, round 2.
Coming into the 15th month of David Price's professional career. Fight number 6. Won everything so far, 4 by knockout. And with Daniil Peret, who turned over back in 2004, seasoned on the European scene. Not many of our heavyweights have been able to deal with him ruthlessly anyway. Tyson Fury stopped him in a couple, but he's hard as nails, usually.
Yes, but he has been stopped, as you say, Adam, and I think a stoppage would be impressive, and you know, that's what you'd want to see from somebody of the, you know, the amateur quality of David Price.
But he's also beaten Larry Olubamiwo and Scott Belshaw over here. So if you switch off, let him into the fight, let him rumble forward, you could have problems.
Yeah, he's the sort of fighter you've really got to step down on. You really got to just go to town on him, and then he'll crumble. But if you, as you say, let him into the fight a little bit, you'll bore in and get successes.
And there's the uppercut that they were talking about in the corner. David Price, former ABA super heavyweight champion 3 times. And a bronze medalist in Beijing. All the pedigree. Some blood on the left shoulder of Price, not sure where that's coming from. Is it a lip, possibly?
I can't see any damage. Maybe just a bit of blood from one of the noses.
I think it's Peret's lip, maybe, from one of those uppercuts. Good jabs from David Price. Technically proficient, not wasting too much either.
He's got to push forward with that jab, though. He's letting Peret just push him back at times. He doesn't need that. He's got to take the center of the ring, use his height. Double up that jab, really push Peret back with that, and then bring the right hand in.
That's nice with the jab, the potent weapon for the heavyweights. Frank Maloney, David Price's manager, watching intently from ringside. He, of course, guided Lennox Lewis almost all his career. What a jab Lewis had. I think he's softening up Peret here. It's good work from Price.
Yeah, he's just got to keep this sort of work up. Just pick up the pace as he goes on.
Robert Volstad in the corner with Daniil Peret. Doesn't really need a cornerman, does he? He knows his way around the ring plenty.
Yeah, he knows what he has to do. And that's what he's trying to do, just bore his way in. He tried it there and walked straight onto a nicely timed right uppercut from David Price. Beautiful shot. He's got the height to do that. Working well to the body, bringing them hands down. Peret keeps his hands wrapped around his face, and Price needs to really whack those big body punches in.
6 rounds, round 3.
Liverpool's 6'8" David Price, former Olympic star. Red trunks. Salisbury Amateur Boxing Club, or Solly as it's called, on Merseyside. Unbeaten so far as a pro, and in with Daniil Peret. Calls himself Shrek, the 37-year-old. 44th outing for Peret. 116 of them. Always gives good value. Tough opponent.
This is what Price has to do. Keep him on the back foot. He doesn't like going back. Likes to just ball forward. Peret. Price, center of the ring, using that jab well.
Price coming off 2 one-round blowouts. Last time Martin Granger, who he outweighed by about 2.5 stone. Before that, a useless Latvian called Dmitry Basovs, and Frank Maloney had a little bit of criticism for that, but he said, you know, he's going to match him the way he wants to, and he's brought Peret in for rounds and experience.
Good work with the jab, doubling it up. Needs to keep busy, Price, though. Needs to keep letting the punches go. And, you know, you think he'd be able to sicken Peret.
Maybe able to chop in enough body shots to have Peret thinking about whether he wants to campaign through the 6 rounds. At the moment, no signs of him fading.
Throwing with the left hand, Peret.
Body shot just jolts him back, but he's strong as an ox, Daniil Peret.
He's just admiring his work a little bit too much. I'd like to see him really just go to town a bit, show a little bit more devil. Let some big punches go, and I think that would sicken Peret.
That jab and the right hand just bruising up the left eye of Peret. Small mouse developing. Bumps and bruises, all part of the game, especially if you're a strong journeyman, constantly looking for work. He won't want to be stopped here, Peret. Good uppercut from Price.
This is better from Price now, just starting to let the punches go. He needs to keep that up, though. Just really step on the gas. Just keep standing over Peret, keep hitting him. And I think he'll get him out of there.
Still soaking them up, Peret. Coming back with 1 or 2 moments. But a more tired look from the Russian.
Your best time now, okay? Just give him a spray.
Yeah, go on, mate.
Big deep breaths. Yeah. Awesome.
Okay.
Keep in control of the jab. Don't give him nothing. Right? Okay?
Just beginning to start to get to him now.
Yeah, you can tell that the jab working very well, knocking the head back, and that's what he needs to put Peret on the back foot. The body punches going in. Started to pick it up a little bit in that round, but I'd like to see a bit more. But that's solid right hand to the body.